Hello, and welcome back to the Minecraft series. Uh, if you didn't watch the last video we did a lot of mining, and we went to the Nether, and I did some exploring, but I didn't do enough. I couldn't find any good things. I just went in like 100 block radius around the portal. But that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be exploring the Nether, because I want some more resources from there, and I want to see what all is around me. Just see what's there in general. What I hope to run into is I hope I can either find a warped forest or a soul sand valley, because both those can be really good. Mostly the warped forest, because blue is pretty good. I could use it in some buildings, and I need a bunch of blocks anyways. And whenever I start doing more stuff in this world that's combat related, Enderman. So, yep, that'll be fun to have. But let's just go and head on in. I'm sure that there's got to be something nearby. Like, there's got to be. It just can't all be netherrack. What are you doing here? What? How did you? I hate these guys. Bunch of dumbasses they are. I swear to God, we can't. This is why we can't have nice things. Oh, then again, it's not. It's my fault for not putting something to keep them from walking in there. But before I head out, I think I'm gonna spawn proof, or not spawn proof. Just clear up all the holes around the portal so that I don't keep falling in them. Because while I was exploring, I had that major problem. A lot of holes nearby. Which is funny because ghasts don't exist in the world, so that shouldn't happen. But it did, and that's fine. Later down the line, though, I'd like to make an actual nether hub with some rails, maybe some flying tunnels, maybe some ice tunnels, too. If I can ever get my hands on some silk touch, that'd be nice. But, yeah. Ignore that guy in the background. He's fine. But, yeah. Where did I want to go? North? North. Yeah, north. North should be fine. But, yeah, if I head north, that's usually where everything good is. Always on the positive side of things. But, just want to run into any other biome other than this one. Like the crimson biome, it's fine, but I like the warped one better. I like the soul sand biome too. Soul sand and warped, yeah, those are the favorites. God, I fucking hate the delta biome though. I mean, it's good. It's good for blackstone and basalt because those are actually pretty good blocks that you can use for like a lot of good buildings. It was actually something I utilized a lot before Deep Slate got added because it was the only block. Looking at you, concrete. God. Concrete is so good, but it's also so overused for everything. Yeah. There's glowstone. This will help. I can make me some redstone lanterns. Then I can light up the place a bit more. Everything's so dark, and the torches don't melt all the snow around, so yeah. Would be a better solution than just having torches everywhere, because God, it looks awful. Shut up, phone! Jesus Christ, I'm trying to record. I gotta get a better setup for this, I tell you. I have to record all my audio and post and make sure it's not overly loud. I gotta make sure Minecraft doesn't drown out my voice like Sonic Adventure. But if I could find a way to record my voice while I'm recording the actual, video, that'd be great, because then I could just edit it, voice over it, and not have to could actually be in the moment when saying stuff. Because I'm like dead silent when I do this stuff, usually. But I could just narrate everything out loud. I have to fill in the gaps of silence or just get rid of them. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This glowstone's gonna be really good. I tell you what, glowstone's super useful. Even just as the regular blocks, they're nice and decorative. They look pretty good. I do like the mushroom lamps way better, though. just the way they look, and they give off the same brightness. But yeah, trying to get all these resources is mainly the goal, just because I want to try and get a storage building, because I'm out of space. Like, I need more storage. I actually do have a rough outline of what I want to do. I want to have like this massive storage area that's in a chest. This was inspired by a friend of mine, because he did the same thing. And since copper golems exist now, I was just gonna have everything sorted and then just place it all in the center with like 3, 4 copper golems and just have them sort the shit. Because these guys are like really useful. I mean, they're slow, but they're pretty useful. They're also adorable as hell. But I also want to make the statue version of them. I have to figure out how to do that. I could just let them oxidize, but that's the expensive way and time-consuming way, because I just have to sit in front of them for like hours and just pray it ticks over. But maybe there's another way. Maybe I can just make statues on my own. I don't know. Bees is also going to be very useful. I'm going to need bees. There's a lot of things I have in mind to do for either the next episode or for the next live, whichever comes first. Because, you know, might stream the next episode like I did with the village overhaul. Which, yeah. I am gonna try and make a cow farm at some point, because I need lecterns. Because 3 of those guys are still homeless. They're just wandering about. Their beds are covered in the snow. I mean, if they're gonna keep being idiots, I'll let them stay in the snow. I'll let them freeze, matter of fact. If they keep being idiots, I'm just gonna make a trading hall. The only reason I didn't is because I wanted everything to look nice for once. Because, you know, everyone's got their typical trading halls, but, like, having a nice-looking village, it's pretty cool. Looks nice. Especially when you know you custom-made all the buildings. It's just a nice thing to do. Actually, I have plans for the villagers. I was actually going to utilize them instead of just having them sit there and look pretty. Because, you know, villagers, pretty useful. Despite the massive idiots that they are, they're very useful. Trading, emeralds, all that junk. Matter of fact, I tried to trade with them, but because of how difficult in bedrock not skeletons, well, those guys suck too. But that's a whole different issue. But the whole thing with bedrock villagers is they are just super weird for no reason. Like, they can't handle snow, and they spawned in a taiga biome. Like, they're just screwed. It's just their pathing is really bad. So, how it works, I actually had to watch a video on this, because for the people that watched the stream, they noticed that these guys couldn't path to their beds from their work blocks, even with all the criteria met. But how they work is they just pick the block and then go in a straight line. But that's it. It's so annoying, because it doesn't work well, and they just keep... Like, they can't even go to their beds. But I found a workaround. I just started removing walls, and they figured it out from there. I gotta stop falling so much in this video. Surprised I haven't died in this world yet. There's a lava lake over here. Hopefully, I have enough stuff to make it over, because usually whenever you find one of these, there's good stuff on the other side. Whether it be hey, that guy's holding a spear. Forgot they had those. But usually there's a way better stuff on the end of lava lakes, and even if there's not, there's usually a bunch of netherite under them. It's too early to be talking about getting it, but who knows? Maybe we'll be lucky. Maybe. I have been known for my extreme luck before, so it's just how it goes, I guess. My friends, they often say that I'm the luckiest guy they've ever known. And honestly, the evidence, it keeps stacking up, so I can't disagree with them, because it's It's a large pile. It's a very large pile of evidence. But it's funny to me because at some point, how does one become so lucky? How does this happen? What glitch in the matrix have I found? Anything over here? No, just more quartz. Quartz is good. I can make observers. I can make auto sheep farms. I need wool. I'd like to have string too, but spiders and the. But yeah, quartz is good. Building, redstone, all that. God damn, more crimson. It's always crimson, never warped. But is that a bastion? There's no Mr. Luck Guy strikes again, apparently. Bastion over the first direction I go, because north is always good for some reason. I hope there's some good stuff in there. Probably just armor. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get a netherite. What's it called? Ancient debris. An ancient debris block. Or a scrap. If we're really lucky, we'll get an ingot. But then again, I don't know how to loot these things. These things are the most complicated thing I've ever had to deal with. The treasure ones are fine, but if it's anything other than that, then I'm screwed. But from the looks of it from the outside, it doesn't look like a treasure one. Just gotta bridge my way over, and then we'll be all good to go. Shouldn't be too hard, just over a pit of lava. As long as I don't fall in, I'll be fine. Thankfully, I didn't take anything important with me. Oh, shit. Man, I don't even need the lake to kill me. But, yeah, just hoping there's good shit. It's a way to go, dumbass. Walked in the lava. Idiot. I'm gonna plug this up before I go over there, just so I can have the safe way back home. Because it's important to have. I tell you, there's been so many times where I've just been trying to get back home on a route that I made. I've made roads in the Nether before. And then some random gas decides, oh yeah, blow up this specific wall in particular. And then I'm just drowning in lava. And I die, and I lose whatever I had on me, which is usually good stuff because I trust my path. Silly me. It's pretty close. Shouldn't be too hard of a bridge. Unless I screw it up astronomically by unlocking shift. But, do any of you know how to toggle? Is there a setting that toggles shift to where instead of having to hold it, you can just press it and it makes you crouch until you press it again? I looked and I can't find it. And I've even looked some stuff up about it, and it's like, oh yeah, that's a Java thing, and I'm like, there's no way they'd make that Java exclusive. There is. There's definitely a way that they would make it Java exclusive just because they hate Bedrock so much. I don't know why they hate Bedrock. What did console do to you? It's unfair. So unfair. They get all this cool stuff. All these cool abilities, just difference in game mechanics. What do I got? I can just crouch better. And my skeletons hit me harder. That's pretty much the only differences I know. Ooh, man, we're already here. And you have to waste a stack. Could take this all back and smelt it into nether brick. Maybe that would be good. Maybe. I could make something out of that. Oh yeah, and we're here. Gilded blackstone. I'm gonna use this. This stuff is rare, from what I understand, because you can only find it in the bastions and you can't craft it. So I'm gonna take any bits of it that I find. But I'm gonna go around. I want to go around first to see if there's any other entrances or if there's land. Land would be good. Please be warped land, though. I don't want to fall in there. Gravel. I don't know why gravel spawns here. I mean, I know it's just rocks, just small rocks that have been put into a block shape, but I don't understand why they made it appear in the nether. Why did they turn into nuggets? That can happen? Ooh, yeah! Crossbow, magma cream, more gilded blackstone. This is good. This is the only way I can get magma cream without changing the difficulty to anything above peaceful. Which I'm not complaining about. 8's pretty good. I can make fire resistance, I think it is? I think it's fire resistance. I could be wrong. But, which bastion type is this? Oh, dear God. You gotta be careful here. Yeah, just plug it all up. I may be the luckiest man alive, but I'm incredibly stupid, so it's a guaranteed chance I would fall into here. Just by some sheer miracle of stupidity. But we're inside the bastion now. Which one is this? Oh, this is a stables, because it's got the hoglins everywhere. And holes. Lots and lots of holes, because we couldn't have a bastion remnant without holes. Magma blocks. Can't you craft these? I don't know why you would want to, since they're in such abundance in here and in the overworld. Heck, you don't even need to go to the nether to get these. Like, they're just everywhere on the seafloor, and that's pretty good. I might come back here after I just barely loot the dang thing. Because, you know, it's just good. And there's just going to be a high chance that I miss something while I'm here. But, oh, this reminds me of when I found a trial chamber. And, you know, copper blocks, they're cool. They look nice. Like, copper blocks are really cool. It's a nice block. But, they're expensive. Despite copper being everywhere, cut copper is expensive. It's just... because you have to compress it all, and it's just not worth it. Hey, soul sand. I might not find a valley, but at least I can get some before I go home. But yeah. Just, I mined the whole thing. Like, the whole thing. I took all of it. All the tough blocks, all the copper blocks, all of it gone. I took it all. The only thing I couldn't figure out was the trial chambers, because, once again, it was a peaceful world, and I didn't have any keys, and I just didn't know what to do with them, so I just kind of left them there. Just floating in midair. But yet, Jesus Christ, why are these things so big? This is one of the biggest structures in the game besides nether fortresses. They may not be, like, big, but they sure are long. I've seen nether fortresses take up, like, 3 whole biomes. Where do I go from here? I know I can go to the left, but I don't think there's anything over there besides just more stables. There should be stuff up here if I remember correctly. There's usually, like, chests above the stables, if I remember correctly, on the top floor. Which, that would make sense, but then again, when has anything ever made sense in this game? Oh, hey, chest. Please be something good. Ooh! Is that another right scrap? It's only 1, but, like, that's still pretty good. If I had, like, 3 more of these, boom, I could get a netherite pickaxe. I could upgrade my pickaxe at home. That'd be pretty cool. Don't fall down there. That's not a good idea. I don't know how people explore these things, like, efficiently. You ever see those guys that, like, they run in, can immediately tell what type it is from looking at it from the outside, and then they just run through, they mine through the walls, find every chest, get it all, find every hidden gold block, kill the brutes. It's cool, but, like, how much research did you put into figuring out how to do that? I gotta know. Because it's either you spent way too much time on it or spent no time at all. There's no in between. it's I guess if you boil it down, it's just a simple structure. It just looks confusing because of the fact that it's broken everywhere. But still, really dumbass. Mining with a shovel. I'm I'm not the brightest man. I'm not. There's a lot of stupid things that I've already done in this video alone. But yeah, what are you gonna do? Anyways, where do I go from here? Oh, see if there's anything outside. There's nothing. There's nothing. Thank you, son. God, I'm fucking stupid. But, is there anything down here? There shouldn't be. But who knows? It probably is. Just a buttload of magma blocks and hoglins, as far as I can see. I really should be taking all these blocks, but then again, if I do that, I'm gonna probably kill myself in lava. And that probably won't be good now that I have something actually valuable on me. Even though netherite can float in lava and it can't be burned, I've still only got 5 minutes to come back here as soon as the bastion gets rendered. And even then, how am I supposed to get it back? It's in lava. I don't know. But hopefully... Hey! Gold. See, like right here. I don't know if that's random generation or if that's just how they spawn in, but like... People run into these things and find like 6 gold blocks in 2 seconds. I don't know how they do it. I don't understand. Gold's pretty useful, but it's not that useful. Especially when you can make farms of the stuff. Which you actually can't do in this version of the game because there's no roof. Well, there is a roof, but you can't place stuff on it in the nether. Just one of the fun bits of being on Bedrock is that you usually can't make all the cool farms. You could probably still make a gold farm. It would just be really, really difficult because then you'd have to wipe out everything on the ground. A lot of spawn proofing, a lot of slabs, buttons, probably buttons. I feel like buttons would be a better way to spawn proof everything, just so you can actually stand on the right Y level. That gilded blackstone in my eyes, see? Oh, you better believe it is. So, I don't know if that was a fluke earlier, but do these things have a % chance to break into nugs? Because only one of those have done that. Either I'm extremely lucky, or it's an extremely low chance. I don't know. Jesus Christ. Who built these? I want to know who designed these on the Mojang team. Because they're cool, but these things are really just they're either really good or the most hindering structure in the game. There's no in between. Because you find a treasure bastion, oh, let's go. There's like 4 chests and a ton of gold that I can steal. This is so great. You find like the other 2, the stables, and I don't know what the other one's called. They're useless. They're butt levels useless. Most thing you can do with them is like strip them down for blocks, or you can turn them into like a piglin spawning zone. From what I understand, piglins just spawn in these a lot. Is that the warped forest? Yeah, baby, let's go! Finally, Jesus Christ! It only took like half an hour. Jesus. All right, well, let's make our way over, I guess. Maybe there's something else over here too. But yeah, warp forest. God, I wish I had silk touch. Then I could take the nylium home, the ground, because then I can just grow this stuff at the home, and I don't have to walk 400 blocks north. I like this color so much. The cyan, the teal. It's really good. It just looks so good. You can use it to complement so many other colors, and then you can use it for other builds. I've seen people use the logs, like the unstripped logs. I've seen them use them as like power lines because of the animation they have on them. Pretty sure I saw someone build servers out of them, like server columns. Those look pretty cool. There's a lot of cool things you can do with these, just because they're animated. That's pretty good. Jesus, that's a huge tree. But at like episode 10, actually, I plan to turn mobs on again. Maybe put it in easy or normal mode, because mobs are actually useful. They drop stuff that I need, like string and arrows and bones. Just a lot of useful things. And I can actually use them to abuse the villagers, because it wouldn't be Minecraft if you didn't abuse a villager or two. But yeah, what are you gonna do? I think I got enough wood for now, though. So I'm gonna continue exploring. Maybe there's some other things nearby outside of this crimson biome, because usually when these things are placed right next to each other, they're short. Because that warped forest is very small. It's not big. Sometimes they can be huge, but this one was small. I'll just try and plant more shrooms whenever I come back. But maybe there's something else over here. Hopefully soul sand. Or just the wastes, I think they're called. I don't know. Well, is there anything important over here? This looks like more wasteland to me. But hopefully... it's a delta. Oh, that's going to be good to mark down for later. Basalt and blackstone is pretty good, but I'm going to head back. Now that I know that's there, I'm just going to go ahead and head back. Drop all this stuff off, and then I can do the other thing that I want to do today, which is upgrade the portal. So I'm going to see you guys there. Transition time. Now we're finally back home, and I can get all this junk out of my inventory and sort the valuables from the blocks. And once I do that, I can put it all to good use, fixing up this crappy excuse of another portal that I have. I mean, it's alright, it gets the job done, but look at this thing. It's all crammed up in here in my mind. So I'll move it, and it'll look better. And then I can use all these blocks to decorate it, and it'll be amazing. All the blues and the reds and the blacks. I can even use these glow shrooms and glowstone. Maybe I'll throw some magma blocks in there. Who knows? But for now, we just got to make sure we get all this junk sorted. And I guess I just got to figure out where to put everything, because, like I said earlier, I'm low on storage, like really low on storage. You just gotta put everything away. It'll be all good. Long chest. That's the wood chest. Block of gold. That was a really good find. I was surprised I found one of those. Netherite scrap was also amazing. Hey, I got pants. I forgot I got the pants. I can make an armor stand. Maybe... Yeah, what if I post it outside the nether portal? Yeah, that'll look cool. Armor stand, full gold armor. And plus, whenever I turn it over, I can take one of the pieces with me, so that I don't get absolutely destroyed by piglins, because that just sucks. But yeah, I just gotta smelt down some cobblestone and it'll be all good. Smelt it to stone, smelt it to smooth stone, make some slabs, a few sticks, and then boom, I got me an armor stand. And look at that. I even gave him an axe to make him look cooler, because I'm not making a sword, and the sword that I have looks kind of buns. And this is the one thing I like about armor stands. You can pose them however you want. This one looks pretty good. We'll keep them like this for now. If we get more armor in the nether later, I'll make a second one and put him up next to him. But now we should be getting to the fun part. Oh, I gotta put all this junk away. Forgot about that. I did get that soul speed book. That was pretty cool. I'm not going to enchant anything yet. One, because I don't have an anvil, and two, because I don't have any armor worth enchanting. But soon, soon. Yeah, soon. Yeah. Alright, yeah. I got all this glowstone, too. I can turn it into, lanterns. Yeah, so there's a bunch of torches in the village, and I want to replace them all with lanterns. Just to make it look nicer. For now, they're just going to be on the ground, because I don't have a lantern design yet. But, and what are you going to do? Sometimes all you need is functionality, but I'd like to make it look pretty. I will probably later. It's just going to take a lot of glass panes and a lot of other blocks that fit the village's aesthetic. How many of these can I make? 16's not too bad. Yeah, 16's fine. That should cover most of the village. I mean, it's pretty small right now. It's all centralized in the one area because I haven't finished building the other buildings. But yeah, 16 will be fine for now. And I got enough redstone to make torches, so that'll be good. But now we can go ahead and focus on making the portal. Because, again, I shoved it in there because I got a little excited when I got access to the obsidian. So now we're going to go down and we're going to just make it better. I had to leave the game for a bit to do some in real life stuff. But, yeah, I had to put it on hold. But back, and now, officially, I can actually start working on the portal, which I have no plan for. But I just want to make it look like the Crimson and the Warp, since those are kind of the only two biomes I have access to. But for me, this is probably going to take a while. But for you, it probably won't be too long. It'll probably be about as long as 1, 2, 3. And then it's all done. See, that wasn't too bad. I think it looks good, too. I liked all the details I put in. Might be a bit too much. Might remove some of it off camera. But I think it looks good. I think it looks pretty good. I like it. Looking at all the... I wish I could place these down, but you need the nylium. The warped nylium. But yeah. I think it looks good. I pushed it back a bit so it wasn't so crammed forward, and luckily I didn't have to place dirt over top of it because nothing's poking out. So it's all good on that front too, but I think it looks good. Might add some more details in later, might do something else with it, but for now it looks pretty good. And I think now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those lanterns and place them all around the village. Which, it should brighten up the place a hell of a lot. It should look pretty good afterwards. You won't be able to tell because the sun's coming up, but it'll be fine. Plus, this will give me my torches back, which I can use for something else. I can make lanterns out of them. Because I like these green lanterns a lot more than I like the orange ones, but the blue ones are good too. Everything's good. It just gives you a lot of variety. But I like these green ones the best. I want to try and get the, what are they called? The copper bulbs? Because then they don't need a redstone source. You can just turn them on and leave them. Which I think is pretty cool. I actually liked those a lot. It's just they require blaze rods, and that's like a whole thing. But I'll see you guys when these are all placed down and done. See, look at that. Looks so much better already. And that was my last torch. I'll show you guys the finished product after I make some more and place a few more down. But I think it looks great. Which again, you really won't see the end result till nighttime. But then again, that's what it's all about. Just taking it all in when it's supposed to be admired. If I'd like to hook it up to a daylight sensor, but I don't even want to try to figure out how that works in Bedrock. Because, quite frankly, it's not fun working with redstone in this version of the game. I mean, it is. You can do pretty cool things. You can make, I think I saw one guy make slot machines. You know, gamble on, I guess. But we all know how that would go if I was the one using it. Just infinitely getting the rewards. Mr. Lucky Man over here. I also need to fix up the mine entrance because it doesn't reach the ground all the way. I noticed that while fixing up the portal. So just going to add these 2 blocks here. And I'm actually going to chain that barrel to the ceiling. So that it's not just suspended in midair. And while I was doing that, I figured since I saw that villager in there, I might as well add a gate on. Just to keep them out. Because I'm not going through that again. These guys already suck to work with enough as is. But I think just the simple gate, I think it's pretty good. And then can't forget the wooden post, of course. Just to make sure it actually functions as a gate. And then a redstone torch for... Nah, that's stupid. Give me that. I need that for my lanterns anyways. But yeah, that's a completed thing. I think the barrel looks nice, suspended. I think it looks really cool. I think it all came together really well. And the sun setting, so you guys get to see the lanterns and how they look at night. Yeah, this is good. Perfect timing. That's good. Just gotta put all this junk away first. Make sure I don't have anything too important on me. But in between now and the next video, I think I might set some stuff up. Maybe go mining again. Probably go mining again, because I don't really have to film all this. But it's nice to. And I don't know if you guys didn't really seem to like the mining video, because it didn't have as many views as the other few. But, yeah, it's whatever. But I think this will about do it for this video. Again, next video might be organization stuff, but I was glad to have you all here. Look at that village. Look at the light in the background. Looks amazing. But I will see you all in the next video. God of War stream might be tomorrow or today. Don't know. Bye-bye.